What? A bisexual triangle on Disney? Stop it. What's going on, YouTube? Another video about Andi Mack so soon? I bet you guys weren't expecting that. Well, neither was I. I wasn't expecting to make another video about Andi Mack at least until the season premiere, which again is coming on April 7th, I believe. And as I told you guys in my last Andi Mack video, I do have somewhat of high hopes for this show, just because it's looking like it's really gonna test the boundaries of Disney. And it's looking like it's really gonna take Disney about as far as it's ever gone before. It might be up there with Backstage as far as the most mature shows on Disney. Even though, as you guys know, Backstage wasn't technically made by Disney, but still though. Andi Mack is currently showing some real potential. Some real potential to be something special. I still think some of the acting needs to pick up a little bit though, to really reach that full potential. But now it's looking like some big spoilers may have been leaked. And I found this out thanks to some of my subscribers that told me that there's going to be a gay character on the show. So I did a little bit of research and I came across a Wikipedia Disney page, which I will leave the link to in the description box if you guys want to look at it yourselves. But apparently, according to this Disney page, it's saying that the character that plays Cyrus Goodman on Andi Mack, he may turn out to be the gay character. And it says here that he may turn out to have a crush on Jonah. And for those of you who don't remember who those characters are, because I didn't either when I first read it, I had to go back and watch the episode. But Cyrus is Andy's best friend, and Jonah is the kid that Andi has a crush on. Now, if this is all true, this could be setting up for a love triangle, a bisexual love triangle, potentially. I'm not saying that the love triangle is confirmed, but as you guys know, Jonah is already dating a girl right now currently in high school. So we can only assume as of right now that he likes girls. So if Cyrus does end up liking Jonah, will Jonah turn out to have the same feelings in return, thus making him a bisexual character? Which would put Andi and Jonah and Cyrus in quite the triangle. A very unique triangle that you don't see very often at all, let alone on Disney Channel. Would this be the first bisexual love triangle on Disney Channel? I would be shocked if there was another one that I didn't know about, but if there is, somebody can let me know in the comment section. But gay characters in general is pretty rare on Disney, so I can't imagine many bisexual love triangles running around. But it's also very possible that Jonah doesn't turn out to be bisexual, and maybe it's just Cyrus that ends up turning out to be the gay character who's crushing on a straight kid. Quite frankly, I'm hoping the other option happens, that being the bisexual love triangle, because I think that that would be very unique and very different, and I think that alone would make a lot of people want to watch the show. I mean, again, this is not something you see every day on Disney Channel, while love triangles in general are more common. But even if it is just Cyrus being gay and crushing on a straight kid, I mean, that's still a pretty big leap in the right direction for Disney. Just having a gay character at all, especially when that gay character is one of the main characters on the show. So I'm really hoping that these rumors do turn out to be true. Now also, something else I kind of wanted to touch on a little bit, and that was a comment that I read on my last Andi Mack video about Andi Mack being like a Girl Meets World substitute. Now, if all of these rumors end up being true, I don't think that that's fair to say at all, because if Andi Mack is going in this mature direction that it looks like it's going in, Andi Mack wouldn't be Girl Meets World substitutes. Andi Mack would be Girl Meets World's superior, at least as far as maturity is concerned. Because if all of this ends up being true, then, I mean, even in episode 1 alone, Andi Mack made a period joke. I couldn't believe it when I heard it either. I went back and replayed that line like 5 times, just to make sure that I was hearing the joke that I thought I was hearing. I mean, people, let's just be honest. Andi Mack already dropped more bombs in their very first episode than Girl Meets World dropped in their entire series. I mean, I'm just calling a spade a spade. So if Andi Mack does keep this up, putting Andi Mack and Girl Meets World in the same category probably would be unfair. Unfair to Andi Mack, that is. Because Andi Mack would just simply be on a higher level. And that's coming from someone who may still end up liking Girl Meets World more in the end. Just because it might still be more of my taste. But even if Girl Meets World does still end up being my favorite show of the two, I would still have to acknowledge Andi Mack as being the more mature show and the show that stands out more. And probably the show that deserves more respect and attention. And that's my non-biased side talking. And I've recently decided to give Andi Mack a real chance, because I really do think it deserves it. And this could be the new hottest thing on Disney Channel. And if this show does end up being as good as it has the potential to be, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll review every single episode just like I did Girl Meets World, and just like I plan to do with Backstage on season 2. But either way, people, I strongly encourage you all to at least give it a chance, because this may just turn out to be your new favorite Disney show. And it may just be the show that makes you respect Disney again. Maybe redeem Disney a little bit from the whole Girl Meets World debacle. One can only hope. And apparently episode 2 is also on the Disney app, something that I forgot to mention in my last video. So if you do have the Disney app and want to check that out, go ahead and feel free. But let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. And how would you feel about Cyrus being the gay character and possibly having a bisexual love triangle? Let me know. But I'm done talking. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. But as always, until next time.